Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. He'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got Nikola, Jokic. LeBron James is out there with AntetoKounmpo. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Doncic in at the 2.
You can't allow Irving that look. You just can't give him that. He's too talented a player.
Curry passes to LeBron. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jayson Tatum did not like that one.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the West All-Stars. It's a three-point game. In the corner, it's James. Giannis outside. Outside Curry. Lets it go with a 3. Kept alive. Here's AntetoKounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Hey, I've always said rebounding is timing and tenacity, but if you got long arms, that helps too, and the Greek Freak has plenty of reach.
Here's Embiid. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Oh,
man. Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, AntetoKounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Irving passes to Tatum.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
Giannis outside. And AntetoKounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Here's Leonard. Here's Embiid. And the rejection by AntetoKounmpo. Curry finds Jokic. Doncic with it. Now Beal defending.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Nobody near Leonard. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
Here's LeBron. Jokic passes to AntetoKounmpo. The kick out to LeBron. Back to Giannis. 5 to shoot. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Leonard's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's LeBron. Giannis passes to Jokic. Doncic outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Guys, Doncic has great shooting mechanics, and he can knock it down from deep or just about from anywhere on the court.
Curry against Irving. Scoring his 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Curry passes to LeBron. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Beal the pass to Tatum. Puts it up from 15. No good on that one. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Takes it from 10. And the shot falls short this time. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. They trail by 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
How about Kawhi Leonard knocking down the 3-ball? Didn't have that shot when he got into the league. Love seeing how he's improved as a shooter with the outside jump.
Here's Giannis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunity.
Zion Williamson's checked in for the East. James Harden comes in for Bradley Beal. Brown is checked in for the West. Paul comes in for Curry. Harden against Doncic. The pass to Tatum. Outside Leonard. And it's blocked by Brown. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Just 3 to shoot. Irving misses. Brown finds AntetoKounmpo. Paul left side. Over Irving. The shot's good from Paul.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. West All-Stars lead by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Ben Simmons is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Brown. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Brown drives in, and then Brown with the dunk.
And Brown is quite aggressive. I mean, a masterful penetrator who can take it to defenders when he drives.
Here's Simmons, kicks it out to Paul. Outside, George. Elbow shot is on the way. Here's Simmons. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Harden, and he makes good on the layup.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
It's tipped, and so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Vucevic checked in for Zion Williamson. Harden with it, outguarded by Simmons. To the inside, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Passes it to Simmons. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Conley kicks to Levine. Pulls it up. Here's Vucevic. Makes it off the glass. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, it's so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the East All-Stars. It's a 3-point game, and that one is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
On the wing, George. And George with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, George has tremendous bounce ability. It's always fun to see him launch and throw it down.
And here are the East All-Stars. Conley, the pass to Vucevic. Conley into the lane. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Conley's got his first bucket in this one.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
I like his even-keeled demeanor, guys. You look at Ben Simmons, never too high or too low. He's got a quiet confidence about him that bodes well for his future.
And some changes here for the East. Tatum, he's checked in for Randall. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Levine. And it's Mitchell in for James Harden. And West also making a switch. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Sabonis.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's Brown missing. Tatum finds Conley. That one good for 2.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Brown outside. Here's Simmons. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Room service assist from Paul. Can't put the ball in a better spot. His vision, outstanding.
Brown against Leonard. Pass to Vucevic. And the layup's good off the glass. Vucevic has got 6 in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Conley dishes to Leonard. And the 3 off target.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. West All-Stars out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What can you say about superstar big man Nikola Jokic? Jamal Murray said there's really nothing he can't do other than jump. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Irving is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Jayson Tatum. Then there's Embiid. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And Beal kicks to Irving, to the paint. Here's Embiid, and it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
On the wing, Irving, guarded by Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Offensive rebound, Embiid.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
And he makes that one. Curry's got 5.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
Beal against Doncic to the middle. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Embiid.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Hits it from 3-point range. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
Pass to Leonard. Tatum against Giannis. Beal the pass to Leonard. Nails it from the high post. 9 points in the game so far.
And we've seen Leonard's ball handling improve over the years, especially in the pick and rolls where he has grown to be very effective.
Curry outside, and it's the East with the rebound. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's AntetoKounmpo. He has 7. He kicks it to LeBron. Jokic trying to free himself up. Doncic outside. Back to Jokic. Now the pass to James. Curry with it. He's covered by Leonard. Here's AntetoKounmpo. Yep, that one goes in there.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from AntetoKounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
Leonard looking over the floor. And it's sent back by Jokic. Outside, AntetoKounmpo. Passes it to Jokic. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 5. Here's Irving. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 9.
Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense had overcommitted and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
Giannis kicks to Jokic. Down low. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Shot from free throw range. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Kawhi Leonard. AntetoKounmpo passes to LeBron. Here's Doncic. Pass to Jokic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid.
Jokic has great size and mobility. He's very good at forcing the defense's hand and drawing the foul.
And some changes here for the East. Vucevic, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. And it's Conley in for Kyrie Irving. The West also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Lillard subbed in for Curry. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. The East All-Stars on offense. It's a 5-point game. Conley scanning the floor. Jokic against Tatum. Inside, Vucevic.
Too easy for Vucevic. I mean, at his size and with his skill set, I mean, he's a threat down there.
Here's Lillard. Buries it down low. Lillard's got his first points of the game.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Conley with a wide open look. Tries again. That one wide left. They're running. And here we go. Doncic kicks to Sabonis. The three from LeBron. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. And it's an 8-point West All-Star lead.
You know, I don't think his three-point shooting, guys, is what we think of most with LeBron James, but it's certainly a big part of what makes him so dangerous and special now.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. West All-Stars lead by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. Jokic is out there with Sabonis. Then it's Demian Lillard. Then there's Doncic, and it's James in at the 3 spot.
And the 7-foot frame of Vucevic creates a lot of problems, causes a lot of problems for defenders, especially when he's close to the bucket.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Lillard against Conley. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Vucevic.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
Both free throws good from Lillard.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
So hard to guard, really, without fouling. Leonard is an expert at forcing the issue and getting the call.
2 shots. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Beal. Doncic has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Leonard. They get it back. Count the basket and the foul. That's on LeBron James.
Man, that's just an example and display of strength from Vucevic. I mean, just overpowering whoever's in his path.
And Vucevic, no good on that one. The West All-Stars with the ball. They lead by 1. Doncic, no good.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Leonard, no luck. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And the 3 ball is good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
It's not a problem at all for Tatum to punch it down. Length and athleticism makes the flush an easy shot.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
And it's Jayson Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Irving's checked in for Mike Conley. And West also making a switch. AntetoKounmpo's checked in. They tee that time from Vucevic. Tatum passes to Leonard. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. The feed now to AntetoKounmpo. Back to James. Here is Lillard. Doesn't go for him. They tee that time from Leonard. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. That shot missing. And so here are the West All-Stars. And Lillard throws it down.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Lillard's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Leonard against LeBron. Outside Leonard. It's hauled in by Giannis. AntetoKounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Jokic throws it down.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. They're trailing by 4. 1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis AntetoKounmpo.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
Feeds to Doncic. Stolen by Harden. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
James against Leonard. LeBron kicks to Curry. Pass to Doncic. On the wing, Giannis. Guarded by Tatum. And the shot is good.
Man, the attitude of AntetoKounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Here's Harden. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
This is exactly what happens when you allow James Harden to heat up.
Harden's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Outside Curry. Here's Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Sometimes it's a real trick bag trying to guard AntetoKounmpo. I mean, his skill set in build and length and athleticism draws a ton of fouls.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
From deep, Harden. AntetoKounmpo pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
LeBron passes to Jokic. Curry kicks to Jokic. Doncic with it. And stolen by Tatum.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediate.
It's good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Kyrie Irving is simply caught fire.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Big time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They're trailing by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jokic.
You know, there's no question about it. Tatum's ceiling is really sky high. Now it's up to him to meet those huge expectations, and I think he will.
And so Tatum nails them both.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
It's in!
Well, I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
Here is Harden.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Irving misses. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Misses there. So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.